Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to Blood Bowl. Let's get this train rolling. Alright, so I'm gonna upload this on Thursday again because I don't feel like it's really right for me just to upload a short video of me having someone concede to me, because that doesn't really feel like you all get some good content from that. You all get 20 minutes of loading screens and then just an end game thing, and that's not so good. So we're gonna try this again. Alright, so we're facing a human team. The human teams are the average, basically. And they are slightly weaker than us, so we'll just let them go at it. So they have 50,000 in inducements so they can get the Bloodweiser babes, and probably not much else. So it'll be a little bit harder to knock out for extended periods of time, but other than that, we should be good. So let's hope this one goes well. And I mean, having someone concede isn't terrible. It's part of the game and everything. It just feels kind of bad if I just record that and nothing else for you. So once it slows, we'll kind of see their lineup and figure out how we're going to take them. Because I mean, we should be able to bash them easy enough, but they will be far better at ball handling than we will. So this will be kind of the opposite of the Chaos game, probably, in some ways. So when you're playing a bashy team like Orcs and stuff, your basic goal in mind is to more or less take out as many opponents as possible in the first half, so that in the second half you're in a good position to score a couple times maybe. Getting a score in the first half is even better, because then you're really likely to be either winning or tying it up in the second half. And I mean, it's not perfect, there's no guarantee it'll work, but that's the basic idea. Now then, the humans shouldn't have any real skills to get in our way, which is good. Because that means we don't have to worry about like so much dodge and block and all that as we have with some other teams. On the other hand, they will have enough to at least make it a bit of a trial. And we'll be on our home stadium. There we are. The almighty trains. Ready to just run right over and wreck some enemies. I guess he's been waiting for a while. Alright, so let's see what we're gonna have to do here. We don't want our goblin to ever be on the front line, so we're gonna get him out of there. We don't really want to throw there either, so we'll move a lineman. Now then, are we defending them? Is that it? If so, then we'll move. This should be probably good enough. We don't want to have too many people tied up here in the front line, but he hasn't tied up a lot of our people. He's spread out enough, so. I might have that backwards though. We'll see. Alright, so he has a few blitzers. Yeah, that was a lineman. The thrower. couple throwers actually, and a couple catches, I would guess. So he's going to be based on ball handling quite a bit. So with that in mind, it looks like he's going to line up a lot here, which could be pretty good for us, I guess. I mean, they all have strength like 3, I think. I don't even think they're... Yeah, even the blitzers have strength 3. So they're all pretty average strength. So we should be able to take them out with even like the basic linemen that we have, strength 3. And anything other than our linemen is stronger. Alright, so we're going to go right for the middle. Hope to get a blitz or something. Speaking of which. So with that, we might be able to take out like his catcher over here. Tie up someone over here. Get a good move on, basically. That's probably what we'll end up doing. We'll move our lineman up here to help out a little bit. Actually, if we're tying up this, taking out this catcher, the other catcher's right here, so this is good. Tie up the catcher a bit. Leave our other blitzer just off there. And take this blitz here. Both down is fine for us. Because that just means that it'll be less likely to throw the ball over there. And after that, we're pretty good. A blitz is a free turn, so we don't really care to go way above, really. We just want to get things kind of started. Alright, so he's probably going to look for some block opportunities here at the front first, because that's kind of what he'll have to do anyways. Alright, so he's pushing out our blitzer a bit to free up his catcher. Well, that's not great for us, but it's not great for him either, so we'll take it. That's not great, but we should be fine. I'm gonna guess that was a blitzer? Yeah. So he's gonna have to push that one because he can't afford the both down because he doesn't have block. In fact, I don't think anything but his blitzers have block. Yeah, so that's good for us. So he's going to knock back quite a bit of our line, but not too much, really. I mean, we still have some. And I was thinking about picking up the ball. He might have to roll this. Nope, sure hands. I forgot. What else does he have right here? Also pass. Okay. So he might throw to this catcher. Or not, because once he moves, he doesn't get to throw the ball, so... That's fine. That's not. I could use the apothecary, but it's just a knockout. It's not so bad right now. If he was injured, maybe. But just a knockout really isn't usually worth using it on. Unless you really need the player at the time. Which, I mean, we could use the player, but... it's not so necessary right now that I have to go and do that, probably. So now he's going to move his catcher over here? Huh. Is he going to try and blitz him, maybe? Surely. Yeah. Well, that's a good roll for blitzing. Not quite sure why he moved there, but okay. So let's think about this. We're probably going to want to just stand him up. He can definitely attack there. Standing him up's not a bad thing. We'll make this attack here. Follow that up? Yeah, we'll follow that up. That way we're tying up a couple more of his people. Move this one back a bit so that he can get started on helping somewhere else. Do we want the Black Orc to blitz here, or do we want the Blitzer to blitz here? We'll let the Blitzer. He has blocks, so he's a little bit harder to take down, and we might get lucky there. Didn't matter really, but it could have. And we'll follow that, so we're tying up both to the catcher and throw over here. What else? We probably want to move this guy over here to help out over there a little bit. So I think over here is okay for right now. Maybe have our goblin come and help kind of cover this area. Have the thrower come up and kind of stop over here. And that's probably good. I mean, we don't really want to get these guys in too much direct combat, so that's probably fine. So with this, we're kind of limiting what he can do and tying up his ball carriers over here so that he's having a harder time. I mean, we would like to be getting some more injuries or knockouts over here. And having that knockout really isn't great for us right now, because we could have really used the extra player, but that being said, it could be a lot worse than this. Against Black Orcs, it takes him 3 of these guys to have a double blocked, so that's good. Of course he made it. Well, we may have to bust in here a little bit, but if that's the case, that's not so bad either. Come on, roll a 1. Of course not. Why would anyone roll a 1? This guy's in some trouble now with these blitzers. Ow. Okay, that's good for us. So we're gonna just stand this one up. Okay, so we're gonna use the strength advantage that we have here to do this. And push him over here so that he's still being kind of covered. Oh, that's great. Push this guy out. Follow him in so that we're still tying up as many of these guys as possible. Maybe Black Orc this guy. Well, push is okay. And we'll just leave him there so that he has to blitz instead of doing anything else. So that's fine. We can move one of these guys in to here and have the other one come in and blitz, and that could be good. Clear up a little bit extra space. I mean, basically we're kind of caging in his catcher over here. This one's down for a little bit, so we'll keep that as it is. In fact, actually, let's go over here and help that out. So we're going to move this guy here to cover these guys. Blitz his blitzer here. Fine, we'll push him. Pushing's okay. Cover the ground there. And we'll leave these guys like that, I think, and end it. So far he hasn't been able to do much with the ball, which is good for us. I mean, he's going to try and move it forward here, but he can't do a whole lot with it yet. So, I mean, I think we have his catcher even covered so well that he has to do a whole lot just to get that. And if he gets anyone here, we have a fair chance to actually be able to bash them down anyways. And you can't really get anyone over here because they're all tied up pretty well too. So I think we're doing pretty well here. Both down is not good on that one. Well, for us, I mean. He'll only have a 1 dice with that here. So he might be willing to risk that. He might want to re-roll that one. Darn, I was hoping for a little bit better. But if he's down to just that, that's good. Maybe we can Black Orc the thrower or something if it doesn't happen. He's mostly trying to bring up his catcher right now from the look of so. Okay, stunned is unfortunate but not bad. Moving, is he trying to cage maybe? He might be trying to cage, which isn't a bad idea for him right now. Have to watch the catches still. Okay, attacker down's good. We might just take out his catcher and then move forward. Stand this guy up to cover both these areas. Move him here so he's covering that. I have no real fear of doing this one, so... Does he have dodge? Yeah. Oh well. I'll push him that way so we can hit him again. That's not good. It's not really worth re-rolling though, so we'll just move him here and follow him up. Let's move the Black Orc right here so he's covering some good ground. Take out the Blitzer so that he's able to be a little more free over here. I guess both down's fine. I mean, we aren't getting real lucky with dice rolls, but it's not terrible. It's just not what I want. He is now no longer stunned, so that's good. This catcher over here is still down. Did I injure his other thrower? Like, was that the one that I knocked out? Must have been. So that's good. I mean, if we can take down both throwers or some catches and throwers, then we're probably in a good place because his ball handling will be lessened quite a bit. And right now, moving forward at all is kind of hard on him. Which is what we want, really. Black Orc should be a little bit better than this, but oh well. Just not our luck with Black Orcs. So is he gonna run? Yeah. That's fine. He's gonna blitz our goblin, I guess. Come on, don't get hurt. I know you're Sunty, but don't do it. Wow, that looked glitchy. Okay. So now he's trying to see about standing up this catcher. Shouldn't really have a good chance of doing that. Good enough, I guess. But he has left the ball open over here, so we might be able to just come in from this side. I mean, our thrower is no wimp, and he can probably tie up that one if we're lucky. Our blitzer might be able to make it too, which that's even better. So he's going to see about taking him out. He succeeds. Somehow I'm not totally surprised by that. Alright, if we can tie him up here a little bit, we ought to be in good shape. That's going to be a little bit hard to do right now, but we probably can manage. Use our goblin to tie some people up there. Let's see if we're doing that. Okay, so I can cover this area. And that ought to give us the edge here. At least do that. Alright. So move this guy forward to block here. These guys in to cover up more ground. Cover the front a bit. Stand him up. We are gonna have to dodge away, and that's not great. I think we can manage. Yeah. Will pushing help us? Not really. Both down does help. Let's not do that. We'll leave these guys up blocking it and just end the turn there, because that's not bad for us. I mean, Azorus would rather tie at 0-0 than lose, of course, so that's not bad. I still wish we were getting a couple of injuries or something, though, so we could get some SPs. You know, like he could do with an injury to level up. I think we have a couple of others at 5 or 3. Yeah. So I mean, we could do with an injury or two to get some players leveled up and such. Good job, Goblin. Keep it up. Yeah, good job. Can't complain when your Goblin just stops a tackle like that. Plus, it's keeping him from getting too good of an advantage over here even, so that's even probably better. That guy will be fighting uphill. I don't know what he'll be doing. Maybe just trying to cover this so that this guy or this guy can actually get an attack off. He's been really lucky on the one dice though, and that's been unfortunate for us. Really unfortunate for us. I should maybe be using these apothecaries, but I just know the moment I do it, it's going to be like, oh, someone died. Really? Come on, at least fail this. There we go. I mean, we're really outnumbered, which is really annoying for the orc team right now, really. Something. Injury, stun, knockout, something. No. I mean, our goblin's probably fast enough to pick up the ball, but there's not much he's going to be able to do with it if he does. I don't know, we could go for one of those. If we take him out, we can move this guy in to cover that area. So we might just have to do that. Pushing him out matters too. Use alignment to cover as much ground as we can. He's not going to be helping there, really. So we're going to move him by the ball a bit. And we're going to get him moving closer as well. Alright. I mean, so far we've held him for 6 turns. I don't really like that this is the case, though. I mean, that's been pretty annoying for us right now, because we don't have anything with numbers advantage, which is bad. So let's push in there. Which is fine for him, because that covers the ball a bit more. I mean, it'll be easier when we get some things that help out our orcs a bit more. That's fine. Let's re-roll that and maybe we'll get lucky. He has a push and that's as good as he's getting, so that's okay. Our one mighty blow orc was knocked out right away. I don't know, chances are I'm playing this totally wrong, but I don't know what else to do with it, really. We're in a good position that we can get the ball if we're a little bit lucky here. with the goblins and maybe turn this around. We'll have to be pretty lucky. That didn't help. We want to blitz in with our black orcs so that we have something big over here kind of stopping things. Well, have to take that one. Stand him up. Move that guy in a bit. We can use this goblin to make this into a 2 dice. Follow that in so we cover some more ground. We can blitz in with him on one of these guys and get them at least kind of out of the way. Get this one, I think, would be the best choice, because then we are opening up that one to be really hard block for him. The lineman doesn't have dodge, so that's fine. Move him towards our orcs so that he has less to do. And follow this instead with opening up more area. Alright. And leave things pretty much as they are otherwise, I guess. Move the goblin here so he's covering just a little bit more area. We still have some rerolls. That's good for us. We also get one more turn than they do in this case right now. Well, not one more. We get the last turn. I guess we kind of got one more blitz. So that's not terrible. But he's going to have to try and move the ball forward pretty much no matter what at this point. Probably going to try and blitz my goblin. Yep. Double push. Probably not exactly what he wanted, so that's fine. Might move him in here to kind of cage, I guess. Because he can't quite make it yet. So he's looking around to see if anywhere has benefits. I think I removed most of the benefits this time around. So you might get a couple of 1 dice blocks, if anything. And that's pretty good for us. Wow. So he might try and throw this to him. Oh no, he's gonna try and run it in. So we might be able to grab that actually and just take it off a little bit. So that'd be great. Okay. So we're gonna stand that guy up just because we can. Why don't we have... Oh, because of him. We're probably just going to stay there, I think. So we can cover a bit of those 2 blocks. Okay. Probably want to move the lineman forward. Follow him in, so we have more blocks over here. We need to get rid of this guy. This goblin can get the ball. This one's probably better for getting the ball. Can we blitz him? Gotta go for it. Yeah. We'll move him this way and follow him up so they're a little bit harder to follow him. We're gonna make that a bit. And what's his chances? 67. We'll move this goblin here to assist with the pickup. Because that should make our odds a little bit higher. Not enough though. Okay, so I want to say this is less likely, so we'll go for this first. Or rather, I don't know if it's less likely, but it's more important, I guess. So we'll use our reroll here and hope for the best. Gosh dang it, goblin. We at least make it hard for them to pick it up, I guess. If they can't score this turn and they can't score for the half, that's fine. He's not in a great spot to be doing a whole lot. He's going to have to maybe blitz one of our goblins just to pick up the ball. Because I think his chances of doing this are pretty low. I don't know, his might be okay. And he might have to go do that. But he has to get through this and that. So I think I've covered it about as well as I can right now. He either has to push him or have him kind of cancel each other out, so he's going to probably push. And we won't be able to score, so we might just try and push some people out and stuff like that. Get us some kind of benefit out of this. Injured player. Something. So hopefully this will be coming up like Thursday night. I'll be able to get this up. I mean, not Thursday night. Wednesday night. I think I said Thursday earlier too, which was a mistake, so my bad. But y'all probably understood well enough. He's going to have to get the ball one way or the other. Is he going to try and pick it up and pass it? No, he's going to try and blitz my goblin. He has no more rerolls, so that's it for that. He's complaining a bit. I guess he's not happy about his dice rolls. I don't know why he's complaining. I'm Dorks with 3 knockout players from humans. But we'll use this to take care of a few things. Still looking for any kind of damage. Come on. Nothing still. Sure, why not? That's why not. And I think we can turn this into an advantage for us, so we may as well try. He doesn't have dodge, so that's fine. Okay, KO'd him with something. With that, I think we'll end turn and a half and end this part of the video. So I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one.